This is a video I've been meaning to shoot for such a long time. I have been accumulating so much stuff to take to different consignment shops, and finally today I am going to make it happen. I've gone through everything and I'm ready to go make some money from this stuff. So if you haven't watched one of these videos before where I take items I have purchased at the bins and take them to different consignment stores, I'll link my most recent one up on the screen. Today I'm actually going to go to two different types of consignment stores. I'm going to go to one, Crossroads, which is a buy-sell trade store similar to something like Plato's Closet or Buffalo Exchange. Crossroads Trading here in Portland is my favorite place to sell to, and there's particularly one by my house that I really like. And then I'm actually going to do maternity consignment for the first time. I have been buying stuff at the bins for months now to take to maternity consignment, but I just haven't gone yet at all. So this will be something new that we'll try together and see if I have any success. Okay, so first I'm going to show you everything I'm taking to these two places, and then I'll bring you along as best as I can, and we'll head into the consignment stores together, and I'll share with you what they accepted and how much money I made from what they accepted, and then also what they didn't accept, so that if you want to incorporate consignment into your business, you have a little bit of a better understanding of what they're looking for. If you're already going to the bins for your reselling business, I think incorporating consignment items is such a great way to increase quick profitability and cash flow. You can buy something one day, take it to the consignment store the next day, and make a really quick return. Or you can do it like me, where you stash things for months, and then when you need a quick buck, you can go to Crossroads. What I like to do is I like to take things to Crossroads, and they'll either offer 30% of the trade-in value for cash or 50% for trade-in credit, and oftentimes I'll choose the trade-in credit so that I can get really good inventory for cheap. And in a previous video I actually shared my conversion formula. If it wasn't the last video that I linked up on the screen, I'll link it up now. So then if I have time, I will share with you what I purchased at Crossroads with that trading credit as well. Okay, so I have in total 72 items to take to Crossroads, which cost me $66.93. I'm going to share with you what those items are now. For the maternity consignment, I have considerably less because I've never done it before. I don't know what they're looking for, so I just kind of picked up some things that I felt pretty certain on, even though I really have no idea. I have 19 items that I'm taking into the maternity consignment store, and I spent $18.75 on those items, so I'll show you what I got to take there as well. Okay, so let's get started. I'll share what I picked up to take to Crossroads first. The first thing I have to take to Crossroads is this pair of Levi's 511 jeans. In the past, non-blue denim has done well, so I decided to take that in. Then I took in this Scotch and Soda button-down women's. I've seen them take this brand before. Next, this Zara button front blouse that was green and oversized. Then I picked up this C by Chloe. It's an expensive diffusion brand from Chloe sweater. It's probably an older piece. This is a short sleeve Ben Sherman button down. It's a summery piece. I picked it up earlier this year, but decided to try to take it in anyway. This BCBG Generation bodysuit, these Levi's 510 men's jeans, and then I also took in these Levi's 541 black men's jeans, just kind of trying a bunch of different Levi styles. Next, this Urban Outfitters BDG corduroy button front mini skirt. This also is a summery piece. It's a RVCA button down men's embroidered. I didn't expect them to take it. Next was this Brandy Melville light green cardigan. It's got a cropped silhouette. Then this vintage 90s Rugrats tank. I took a similar piece by them last time and they did accept it. This Brandy Melville button front crop top. Next, this Lulu's floral crop top. This is more summery as well, so I didn't necessarily expect them to take it. Then this ribbed Brandy Melville V-neck sweater. And this John Galt striped pants. John Galt is a brand within Brandy Melville. Also these John Galt gingham pants that I found and wanted to try to take in to see if they would accept. These PacSun purple jeans. I really like taking PacSun to Crossroads. This Out From Under, which is an Urban Outfitters brand, waffle knit button front with that tie at the hem. And this Daydreamer graphic tank, Palm Springs, greetings from Palm Springs. This older style Madewell striped popover. Then this Fabletics quarter zip pullover that was kind of a perforated fabric. This Madewell black tee I actually didn't take to them because it was damaged. This Brandy Melville ribbed button front top. Then this pair of PacSun Moto jeans. I believe these might have been men's. I took in another Urban Outfitters BDG corduroy mini skirt. This one's not button front. Then a Brandy Melville black tank dress. And then an Urban Outfitters waffle knit cardigan that was black. Next, a John Galt ribbed cropped polo long sleeve. Then a Brandy Melville sweatshirt that was also cropped. And then an Intimately Free People ribbed tank. Next, I took in this Madewell gray tank. And I just kind of quickly wanted to show you all these instead of folding them out. Another Madewell striped tee and another Madewell striped tee and a Madewell striped tank dress that was sleeveless, kind of a swing style. Next, these PacSun corduroy pants that are white in an excellent condition. Urban Outfitters yellow long sleeve t-shirt, definitely 90s or Y2K inspired. This was a New Tag Madewell black tee long sleeve that was size 1X. These Zara blue jeans, rigid denim. These Brandy Melville striped turtleneck, of course, a cropped silhouette. I feel like all Brandy Melville is cropped. Nasty Gal ruched dress. That was kind of a more mesh fabric. This World Market long sleeve maxi dress. This John Galt houndstooth mini skirt. Next, this Brandy Melville long sleeve wrap top. Again, cropped silhouette. This Zara crop top that had some smocking along the waist and a deep V. This Urban Outfitters green cropped sweater. Next, this John Galt hoodie. If you can tell, I really like picking up Brandy Melville and John Galt to take into Crossroads. Next, this Madewell sweater. This was an older style, so I decided not to sell it and instead take it there. Then this Madewell floral dress that someone had actually shortened themselves. Next, this Madewell silk dress. It's an older style. Then I took in this vintage velvet crop top. This was kind of an experiment to see if they'd take it. It's definitely from the 90s, had these glitter butterflies on it. These Urban Outfitters BDG mom jeans were next. Then this Urban Outfitters metallic stripe sweater in that hot pink and purple. Then this PacSun denim button front mini skirt. Then I took in this Notorious B.I.G. graphic tee. I try to be selective with graphic tees I take in, but decided to try this one out. Then this Urban Outfitters crossbody purse. I think it was faux leather. Next, this Vans floral hat. I never picked this up, but thought it might do well at Crossroads. Next, this Madewell plaid shirt dress. An Urban Renewal crop top. This is a Urban Outfitters brand. Urban Outfitters crop tank with that button front. Next, I took in these Zara acid wash jeans. For whatever reason, I like taking Zara jeans into Crossroads more than selling them. Same with PacSun, these high-rise jeans. Then this Brandy Melville striped sweater that has a vintage-inspired look. Next, these Madewell jeans, someone had actually hemmed them or made them a step hem by themselves, so I decided to take those in. These PacSun distressed jeans were my next bins find to take in. Then this New Tag misguided satin bomber jacket. I was hopeful they would take that. This BDG Urban Outfitters purple wide leg jeans that someone actually had hemmed themselves.
this Madewell silk blouse in a striped print. Next, this Zara lettuce hem tee. Anything with a lettuce hem tends to do pretty well at Crossroads. This One State ribbed sweater. I didn't know if they would pick up One State, so I was just trying this out. This Adidas Sherpa hat. I thought this was a pretty cool find. And then the very last thing I took into Crossroads was this pair of Zara cargo skinny jeans.
Okay, next let me share what I found to take to the maternity consignment store.
Okay, first thing I took into the maternity consignment was this quilted onesie by Janie and Jack. Also by Janie and Jack, this floral dress that I'd had for a while, and then this Janie and Jack floral onesie rounded out the three things I took there by that brand. And then this new at Tag Carter's strawberry bodysuit. If I find something new at Tag, I tend to pick it up. Like this new at Tag Cloud Island set. It's from Target, but I had a feeling since it was new at Tag that they would take it. Next, I found this new at Tag baby blanket set that I thought was cute. Then this new at Tag Carter's shark onesie. Those so cute, but too small for Billy. Then I found these Gap maternity pants that I thought I would try out and see if the consignment would take. Then these Garnet Hill kids pants. Garnet Hill is an expensive catalog brand, so why not try it? Then this Isabel maternity gray sweater. This is a Target brand, but I thought I'd give it a go. Then this Liz Lang or Lange, I don't know, maternity jeggings. And then this Pea in the Pod ribbed sweater, long line, good for maternity. Next, this new at Tag Carter's 18th month bodysuit set that I found. Then this new at Tag Sigrid Olsen dress, kids, that was floral. Next, this Kissy Kissy onesie. This is an expensive baby brand that's sold at places like Nordstrom. This Bump in the Night maternity robe that did have the waist tie. I always check for that with robes. Next, this Isabel maternity brown sweater, same brand as before. It's sold at Target. Next, this My Bump dress. I looked this up to see if I wanted to sell it, but decided to take it into consignment instead. And last, these maternity indigo blue overalls.
All right, so that is everything. Now let's go and hopefully, cross our fingers, we make some good money.
In my last video, y'all definitely did not like my music selection, so let me know in the comments down below if you like this song better. Soon I will be playing holiday music though, so don't worry if you don't like that. I'm sorry. But this was actually the first piece that I found at Crossroads that I wanted to buy with my trade-in credit. You'll see it later on in the haul, but new at Tag Reformation is always a really good pickup for me. So especially when I get to get it really cheap, like I am in this video. Tiger Mist is a brand that I'll pick up at the bins, but I'm not necessarily going to pick it up at Crossroads. But it actually can do fairly well, especially if you find it new at Tag. I was going through a lot of these sections just to see what they're picking up, and it seemed like what they had was very similar to the inventory that I brought in, but I found that just because Crossroads sells that brand or may be selling that brand doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to buy it from you. I think they do get inventory in a cheaper way as well. So something to keep in mind. I know I said I was only going to one Crossroads, but I decided to go to both Crossroads. So this is actually the next day when I jumped into the other Crossroads here in Portland, Oregon. and this is a bigger one. And they actually tend to buy slightly different inventory, I find. So I like to go to both. That was another find that you're going to see later on in the haul that I was very, very excited to pick up. I wanted to go through the jacket section, even though I knew this section probably wasn't going to be discounted much. I of course wanted to see if I could find any good jackets or coats to pick up and sell myself, because they are selling really well this time of year. But generally at Crossroads, I am looking for that half off sticker, even if I'm doing trading credit, because it allows me to stretch that trading credit even further, and you can get really good deals when they do mark items off at half price. Even if you're not doing trading credit, I find that you can find pieces in here that are cheaper than you would find at a regular Goodwill thrift store. So I used to source within Crossroads all the time without trading in, but now that I've switched primarily to the bins, this is the main way that I'll go into Crossroads, is just by taking in items that I find at the bins and then getting the items I find at Crossroads for really cheap. I thought this was a really cute Lululemon bra / crop top. I would have checked comps on it, but it was priced a little bit too high. If it would have had that half off sticker, I definitely would have picked it up. Athletic wear is a good thing to pick up right now, because January will be here before we know it. This is actually an exact Fabletics piece that I took in, but spoiler alert, they actually did not pick it up from me. So that goes to show, just because they're selling a piece does not mean they're gonna buy it from you. I don't necessarily know why that is, but it happens to me more often than not. I found these Fry boots that were really cute. They were priced too high. I always like going through denim at Crossroads. Denim is one of my very favorite categories to sell, so I always go through it whenever I'm in Crossroads or whenever I'm in a thrift store. It is my number one favorite, I think, category to sell, with dresses being next. At both of my Crossroads stops, I did find a few pairs of jeans to pick up and sell, so I'll show you those in the haul. This was a pair of new with tag Adriana Goldschmied jeans. I would have picked it up, but they had this kind of embroidery on them that was definitely outdated, so I passed. Okay, this is the Consignment children's store that I went to, and this again was my first time consigning here, so it was actually a really exciting, fun experience. The person who helped me out was really helpful, and I personally love shopping here for Billy. I don't like buying her new clothes, but when I'm in a pinch and she's outgrown the onesies from, a couple weeks ago, I like to run here and buy her some onesies. So I definitely wanted to come here first when consigning the stuff that I found at the bins. And as always with consignment, I really just like to go through what they have to see what kind of brands they are picking up, and so that I can familiarize myself with the specific store's inventory and what they're looking for.
Okay, time for the results of this consignment video. I started by going to actually 2 Crossroads locations, and the results were interesting. In total, they accepted 26 items, which means they rejected 45 items. One of the items that I showed y'all actually was damaged, so I didn't even take it in. That gives me an acceptance rate of 36.62%, which is not very great. I'll share with you what they accepted in a second, but it was definitely a good learning experience for me. I'm definitely going to be much more selective with what I take to Crossroads moving forward, and I'm starting to get a better feel, I think, for what they are accepting. I think they're actually being pickier than they used to be. Okay, so with the 26 items they accepted, at my first Crossroads stop, I received $169.75 in trade-in credit, and then they offered me $101.85 in cash. I took the trade-in credit, and then at my second stop I got $90.50 in trade-in credit, or $54.30 in cash. So I received $260.25 in trade-in credit, or I could have received $156.15 in cash, which is great when you consider that I only spent $23.91 on those items that I took in. So it really could have been a quick flip if I just wanted some cash real quick, but it was actually a really good opportunity for me to find some really good pieces, which I'll share with you in a second. Okay, so let me share with you what they accepted. First, they took the Zara green button-down top. Then they also took one of the BDG corduroy skirts. I think it was the more recent one. They also took the World Market floral maxi dress. They took 2 pairs of Zara jeans, the blue jeans that I took in. They took a Brandy Melville ribbed sweater. They took a Brandy Melville cardigan, Brandy Melville ribbed top, Brandy Melville striped turtleneck, Brandy Melville cropped sweatshirt, the new with tag Madewell black tee that was a size 1X, PacSun corduroy pants, that Urban Outfitters yellow long sleeve t-shirt, the vintage velvet crop top, the Madewell flannel dress, Urban Outfitters BDG mom jeans, Urban Outfitters metallic pink sweater, another Brandy Melville sweater, PacSun jeans that were high-rise straight, that new with tag misguided satin bomber jacket, Brandy Melville sweatshirt, that Notorious B.I.G. graphic t-shirt, that Madewell floral dress, the Zara lettuce hem white tee, the Urban Outfitters BDG wide leg purple jeans, and then the last thing they took is that John Galt houndstooth skirt. So they didn't take any of the Levi's that I brought in, so I'll probably just stop taking Levi's in. I'm just gonna send them straight to my friends, and that's what I ended up doing with those. I had a lot of John Galt pieces, and John Galt is a part of Brandy Melville, but they didn't take the vast majority of them, so I'm just gonna stick to Brandy Melville and not pick up John Galt moving forward, unless it's a really cute piece, because they did take one John Galt skirt. All the summery pieces, like the short sleeve button downs and the Lulu's crop top, they didn't take, which I expected, but I thought it was worth a shot. They did take that floral World Market dress though, so that was good. They didn't take that Nasty Gal dress, and actually I had taken a Fashion Nova dress in before. I hadn't taken either, so I'm just done picking up these fast fashion brands. They didn't take the Scotch and Soda button down. They didn't take the C by Chloe sweater, so that's also something to note. They're not going to pick up those kind of more designer brands if they're not a cute style. And then lastly, I was actually kind of surprised they didn't take any of the accessories that I brought in. They didn't take the Urban Outfitters purse, they didn't take the Vans hat, they didn't take the Adidas hat, so I don't know, I guess I'll try to be more selective with accessories I take in there as well. They did take that vintage crop top, the velvet one, but they didn't take the Rugrats tank, and the last time I took in a Rugrats tank, they took it. Might just be a season thing, but that was definitely something that I thought was interesting. I think I might experiment with taking in Y2K vintage stuff in the future, maybe. The only thing is I don't really like selling that stuff, so I'll see if the piece is really, really cute, then I will experiment taking that into Crossroads as well. Okay, before I jump into showing you what I found at Crossroads, I wanted to talk about the maternity consignment. So I took my stuff in to the maternity consignment place and found out that they are a true consignment store. So I didn't receive a quick payout from them. How it works is that they will have my stuff for 2 months, 60 days, and then I can go pick up the stuff that didn't sell. I'll get a 40% payout. I can choose trade-in, I can choose cash, probably choose cash at that one unless I need something for Billy Lou. And so yeah, I'm actually really curious to see what actually sells. Let me share with you what they took the vast majority of my items, so let me share with you what they didn't take. They didn't take the Janie and Jack quilted onesie. I think that's because it's a kind of more springy item. They didn't take the bump in the night robe. They didn't take the Janie and Jack dress. I think that's because it's a more summery or springtime piece. They didn't take the Carter's New Tag 12-month strawberry onesie. Again, I think that's more summery, springtime. They didn't take the New Tag Secret Olsen dress, I think for the same reason. And then they didn't take the Gap maternity pants, and they didn't take the Isabel Marant sweater, but they took everything else. And when I was talking to the person who was buying from me, I asked, what is it that they're looking for? And they said maternity stuff sells really quickly for them. So that's definitely something that I'm going to continue to take in. Things like the indigo blue overalls, and my bump dress. Those are things that when I was checking comps, I didn't necessarily want to sell them, but I have a feeling that they'll do well at that consignment store. And then things like new with tag onesies, I'm going to continue to pick up as well to take there. And then any nicer brands like Hannah Anderson, Janie and Jack, etc. that are in excellent condition, I'll take there as well. Another thing she said that they're taking is books and toys. So I might actually be on the lookout for those things at the bins as well. Okay, so let's get into what I found here. If you have watched these videos before, you know I calculate my true cost of goods with a conversion rate. I actually spent cash on some of these items because I bought more than what I had in trading credit, so there's a special conversion rate that I used. I'm going to share that with you at the end after I share with you these items, so if you want to stick around for that, you can. But let's dive into the haul. I will share my actual cost of goods with you as I go, just in case you're curious. Okay, so the first thing that I got was this excellent condition Lululemon sweater. It still has the pull tag. It's like in flawless condition, so I wanted to go ahead and pick it up. It is a size 6 and they had it priced at $22.50. My actual cost of goods is $7.28. This is a brand that I was really wanting to find at Crossroads because I don't really find it at the bins. I haven't sold it in a while and it just tends to do really well for me, and that is Reformation. This is a new with tag Reformation piece. It is this red mini dress. It's got this pleating here and then this waist tie. They had it priced at $32.50, which made my cost of goods $10.52, which is great. I would definitely pay that for a new with tag Reformation piece. Here is another Reformation piece that I picked up. This is a cute ribbed black long sleeve dress with this really cute scooped neckline. They had this priced at 28 bucks, which made my cost of goods $9.06. Here is a pair of Lululemon. These are leggings, but they're almost like pant leggings because they are seamed on the front and back. They're really nice. I have to figure out what style this is. There's the logo. Pull tab has been removed, but they are a size 6 as well, probably the same person. And Crossroads wanted $18.50 for them. What I actually spent was $5.99. I also got this new with tag Athleta. Here, actually mesh me up bodysuit. It's really cute. It's like a romper. I'm like tempted to keep this. It's really cute. It's a size large. It retailed for $89. They had it marked at $22.50, but half off, so it was $11.25. So I paid $3.64 for it. I had a few things pulled down from the wall. This was one of them. This is an Anina Bing jacket, $37.50. I was in such a hurry that I did not check comps, but I'm excited to see how this does. I love selling Anina Bing. I actually spent $12.14 on it. This was another piece that I pulled down from the wall. Really cute. I did check comps on it and everything was selling for like over $100, and there's only one listed on Poshmark currently, and it is long line trucker denim jacket that's belted. Really, really cute. I'm very tempted to keep this. It's definitely very 70s inspired, which is in right now. And it's really warm because this faux Sherpa goes all the way down the bodice and then the arms are quilted. Similarly, I spent $12.14 on that. And then I got this new with tag Everlane jacket. This is really cute. I'm really, really tempted to keep this. I'm definitely gonna try it on. So cute. I just love the patch pockets. Again, very 70s. They wanted $32.50 for it, which means I spent $10.52. And then the last two things I got were a couple of Madewell jeans. I love selling Madewell jeans. I know in my video of what's not selling for me right now, I talked about Madewell jeans, but specifically skinny jeans that are smaller sizes. Both of these are not skinny jeans. This pair, this is the rigid demi boot crop, and I find that the demi boot does specifically well, but this pair I didn't realize it was so expensive. I just saw the half off, but I didn't realize they were $37.50 half off. I probably want to pick them up if I realize that, but oh well, it's fine. They have a raw hem. They're in excellent condition, and they're a size 28, so that is in the sweet spot for me when it comes to Madewell. So I actually spent $6.07 on those. And then another pair of Madewell jeans. These are the high-rise slim boy jean, size 23, but since they are a really cute style, I decided to go ahead and pick them up, especially since they're half off, so they're $11.25, which means I paid $3.64 for them. Okay, so that's everything I got at the first stop. I spent all of my trading credit of $169.75 and an additional $88.04. At my next stop, I found some really good pieces. This is maybe the best one, and it is a designer brand. I don't know if I've ever sold before, but I definitely covered it when I used to do Boba Brands of the Day. And it is, and I don't know if I'm going to pronounce this right, Bathsheba. Crossroads wanted $16.50 for it. I would have paid $16.50 for it, I think, because this retails for over $200. And how cute is this? It's a crochet tank with this flower on the front. So cute. It's a size medium, and I spent $5.34 on it. Something I forgot to mention is that Crossroads also includes a 3% surcharge on all of their purchases, including trade-in, so that's something to consider when you're factoring in your cost of goods, which I'll talk about in a second. I also got this Madewell romper, which I thought was really cute. They had it half off, so they wanted $14 for it, size extra small, which when you factor in their 3% fee, it actually comes out to $14.42. Because another thing is, it doesn't actually compute to 3%. It's like 3.01%. I don't know, it's very weird. And so I got it for $4.53. And then I got this pair of New Tag Lululemon Align leggings. They're size 20. And they are a tie-dye color. That was cute. And they wanted $28 for them. So it cost me $9.06. I haven't sold aloe in a while. I think demand has gone down, but I'm gonna see. These are like new aloe black leggings, and they look like they've never been worn. And they wanted $16.50 for them. I'm excited to try them out, see how they do, which cost me $5.34. And then last, this pair of Levi's distressed 501 jeans. I love selling these. They've got the pocket that I'm looking for. They are a size 24. They were $28 half off, so $14, which also converts to $4.53. So that is everything I found. I'm really excited to get it listed. I think it's a fairly successful trip. Definitely what I traded in versus what I got, some really good stuff, and what I paid for these things, definitely worth it. I think this is a really good way to get some better higher end inventory, and I think mission accomplished. Okay, so the last thing I want to go over before ending this video is how I found my cost of goods with those items, just in case y'all want to do a similar buy sell trade in conversion. So per my two receipts that I spent at Crossroads, I spent $349.47, and I covered most of that, $260.25 with trade-in, but I also spent $89.22 in cash, and on the total items that they accepted, I spent $23.91. So how I calculate my conversion rate is by taking my cash spent plus the total that I spent on the items that are accepted, combining those and dividing it by my total spent. So in this case, that means it would be $89.22 plus $23.91 divided by $349.47. If you don't spend any cash on anything, you just buy things with your trade-in credit, then you're only going to take what you spent on the items they accepted. But in this case, I spent an additional money, so I added in that cash spent as well. So $89.22 plus $23.91 divided by 349.47 gives me a conversion rate of 0.3237 or 32.37%. So let me give you an example. That Lululemon sweater, I spent $22.50. I had a surcharge of 68 cents, which gave me a total of $23.18 that Crossroads was charging me. With my conversion, that means out of pocket, what I spent was $23.18 times my conversion rate of 0.3237, which gives me a cost of goods of $7.28. What this cost of goods means is how much cash I actually spent on that item. So how much cash I spent on the items I bought at the bins plus out-of-pocket cash. Because if I were to write off with my taxes, for instance, that $23.18, that actually wouldn't be correct because I didn't actually spend $23.18 on that item. I spent much less because of that trade-in. So I hope that helps y'all, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to give it a big old thumbs up and comment down below if you've had any success doing this, what you find is selling at your buy sell trade stores, and if you are surprised by what they accepted or surprised by what they didn't accept. And also, I'd love to hear what you thought of the items that I purchased, maybe what your favorite one was. I don't know, that Madewell coat is just really, really cute to me. And then also that Batsheva crochet tank, so cute. But anyways, okay, I gotta go tend to my little one, but I'll see y'all in the next one. Okay, love y'all. Bye.